Sunnyside Unified School District is utilizing technology to change the face of teaching and learning. At Sunnyside High School, bioscience instructor Stephen Ueda's students are using the latest technology in DNA barcoding and analysis.
The technology that we're able to use in biosciences has allowed them to work on projects with outside groups, which brings the science and the skills that they're learning to a relevant level for them.
Their research will provide students the ability to classify organisms of the Sonoran Desert in conjunction with the Bio5 Institute.
The technologies that we see in this classroom are pretty much the same type of technologies that we'll be working with in the future in college.
In conjunction with researchers from the University of Arizona and Arizona Sonora Desert Museum, students will prove that local fruit trees in Tucson and the Santa Cruz River Valley are the descendants of trees brought north from Mexico by Father Kino. In addition, the students will screen corn crop seeds for the presence of GM DNA for native seeds search.
They're working for the university, they're working for a public group called Native Seed Search, and the work that they have to do has to be top-notch, or else we're not going to get contracts with these guys again. So this is more of a work-based experience, but it's based in the science of biotechnology.
In the Sunnyside Freshman Academy one-to-one program, students utilize the technology to access class materials, complete assignments, research information, and collaborate with peers and staff members. Student Janet Siqueiros, a former student of the Sunnyside Freshman Academy, exclusively uses digital curriculum in her classes as part of the one-to-one program.
I think having a laptop every day last year was very efficient, and it made my learning easier, and as I was coming from middle school and going into high school, it also made me very independent because I didn't have to depend on my teachers, and it taught me how to be self-sufficient and how to learn with technology. I think having a laptop makes my work easier because I have access to different programs. I can use Microsoft to write my essays, I can use dictionary.com to look up words, and it just makes my learning easier and faster.
The opportunities the technology provides are endless, and this has impacted student learning by providing hands-on learning experiences that engage them in an interactive learning environment that extends far beyond the walls of Sunnyside classrooms.
I think that if I didn't have a laptop, I would be at a disadvantage, primarily because having a laptop means that I can get to resources faster, I can do my work easier and quicker, and I can be in contact with my teachers as well as other peers. Having a laptop in middle school and high school is going to help me a lot because it'll put me at an advantage that other students didn't have. I'll know how to access resources, I'll know how to work with the programs, and I won't be a novice. I'll have some experience, and that puts me at an advantage that the others don't have.
3 miles away at Sunnyside's sister high school, students and teachers at Desert View are finding ways to incorporate technology to improve teaching and learning. Desert View student Desiree Stevens utilizes cutting-edge technology in her 3D drafting, design, and robotics classes.
It's really neat and exciting to know that I'm able to use this technology. Other students at other schools probably don't use this technology, and the rest of the school doesn't get to use this technology. And to also know that these are the machines I'd also be using when I get out of high school. I get the hands-on learning I need now, so I know what to expect when I get into college. As somebody that designs jewelry now, I thought that drafting would be something that I'd be interested in because there's a lot of designing and building. And when the teacher had first arrived at the school, he explained a lot of what we'd be doing in the class, and a lot of that would be designing and building things, and it just sparked my interest.
Well, we have two different types of classes. We have a designing class, and we also have a manufacturing class. Our design class basically designs parts. They go into design intent. When they start creating the 3D models, they're testing the 3D models for either stress, shear factors, And once they get the parts designed and ready to go, then they go ahead and transfer them into the 3D printer, and we make a prototype.
I believe that I've become a whole lot more responsible, and I've just become a better learner. With this class, I get lots of hands-on learning, and it's made me really think of the way things work.
Well, what Desiree does for us, she's able to go ahead and work on any of the equipment because she picks up on it so quick. She can work on the CNC plasma, she can work on the CNC and the Roland here, she can work on the 3D printer, she can work on SolidWorks. We're planning for Desiree to be the first professional certified student here at Desert View.
Along with drafting and design, there's mechanical engineering, and this class incorporates both of those, and both are something I'd like to do. I really enjoy using these machines, and I seem to be pretty good at them, so it's something that I'm really looking forward to in high school and college. We work on machines, we get to design things ourselves, see how they are built and how they work, and it's just really fun and exciting, and it's truly an experience that everyone should partake in.
English teacher Misa Gonzalez has designed a classroom system that uses technology to remove common roadblocks to learning and student success.
What we're going to do is we're going to do some research and find different ways to learn about the Odyssey.
These roadblocks include lost papers, missing assignments, and forgotten homework.
Google, and you're going to start searching the Odyssey. The technology has changed the way I teach by opening up my ability to allow the students to research all over the world, to look at the community in a closer way through our ability to connect with people.
Thanks to mobile devices and Google Docs, Ms. Gonzalez has created an entirely paperless classroom and achieves 100% student participation on every assignment every day.
Well, having technology in Ms. Gonzalez's class has definitely helped me to learn by giving me the opportunity to do online research, and it also gives me easier access to my notes at home or on my phone anywhere, so that really has been helpful.
So I allow the students to use their phones, listening to the Odyssey and researching and doing Google lookups, and I don't think there's a problem. The students love it, they're able to take it out, they feel like they're responsible for the research, and they feel like I'm giving them a responsibility as a student to be able to work with all the technology they have.
Well, I did go on for a few years without it, and I have to say that it was a lot more difficult to do things like look up things for certain research projects or things like that. It was a lot more difficult not only for us but for the teachers as well, you know, sending us to the library doing stuff. So
I feel that technology is going to disappear into the classroom. It's going to be something that's just so common and so standard that it's not something that's noticed or discussed as a new or negative thing. It's something that is just how we teach class, being able to communicate with the world through our technology.
Sunnyside Unified School District, preparing students for college and career readiness through innovative uses of technology in teaching and learning.